Hi everybody. So today we're going to be comparing two KLON style guitar pedals. We'll be comparing the Joey Landreth Signature Mjolnir with the original Mjolnir circuit. Both of these pedals are made by Mythos, and they're both fantastic pedals in their own right. First, my general impressions are that the Joey Landreth version has a lot more gain on tap, but it's a much smoother overdrive, so it never really sounds too aggressive or overly abrasive. In contrast, the original circuit has less gain on tap, but it actually has a bit more of an edgier, dirtier sound to it. For all of the sound examples today, I'll be playing these pedals directly into my 1968 Fender Super Reverb set completely clean, mic'd up with an SM57 and a Cascade Fathead. Here's my clean tone with the Telecaster. First, I'm going to walk you through 3 of my favorite ways to use KLON style pedals and how to best get those tones on both of these pedals. First, on the Joey Landreth Signature, we are going to have the gain set to about 10, the treble at noon, and the volume set to about 9 o'clock, which for this pedal leaves it around unity volume with the clean tone. Now on the original Mjolnir, for this setting I have the gain set at noon, the volume set to around 9 o'clock, and the treble set to 1. Now I'm going to show you these pedals at a medium to high gain setting. So we're going to start off with the Joey Landreth Signature, with the gain set at about 3 o'clock, the tone is at noon, and the volume is at 9. Now we'll be going with the original Mjolnir on the high gain setting. So for this one, the gain is cranked all the way up. I've got the volume at about 9 o'clock and the treble still at 1. The third way I like to use KLON style pedals is as a clean boost in front of an amp that's on the edge of breakup, or in front of another gain pedal set to lower gain setting, and using this really as a solo boost to really just get a little bit more saturation and tone for those solo lead lines. So for this setting, I have the JHS Morning Glory set up with a light overdrive, and they're going to be using the Joey Landreth with the gain all the way down. The treble will be at noon, and the output will be at around 1 or 2 o'clock. Now we'll be showing you the original Mjolnir as a boost, with the gain set all the way down. The volume will be at noon, and the tone will be at about 1 o'clock. to demonstrate the difference between volume and gain of these two pedals, I'm going to play them back to back with the exact same settings on a few different settings around the pedal, just to give you an idea of how the volume and the gain differ between the two pedals. First, we're going to start with both of them set at all knobs at noon. Next, I'll show you with the volume around 10 o'clock, the gain at about 1, and the volume at noon. Next, we'll do a higher gain setting with the gain around 2 o'clock. The tone will be dialed back at around 10, and the volume is at noon. Next, I'm going to show you with the gain all the way off. The tone will be at noon, and the volume will be all the way up. Lastly, I'm going to show you with the gain all the way up, tone will be at noon, and volume will be at noon. So to end things off, I wanted to compare these pedals against another KLON style pedal, which is the Creme Brulee by Tone Bakery. This is a relatively inexpensive pedal, probably around half the price of the other two pedals, and I've dialed in a very similar tone between all of them, just so you get an idea of the comparisons between them. Starting off with the Creme Brulee. Now an example with a little bit higher gain. So, which one of these pedals did you guys like better and why? Let me know down in the comments below. As well, as always, please like and subscribe to this channel as it really helps me out. Finally, it didn't feel right to not have some slide guitar in this video. So to play you out, I'm going to play a little bit of slide guitar on my Mulecaster that is tuned to B standard.